That's it. Sup, cunts?
Taco Bell.
Not that Bell.
Oh.
Chico Ding Dong. I don't know why I always call Taco Bell that.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I got nothing.
Like I said, sub cunts. We're about what is our topic, Cindy?
Porn.
Porn.
All the porn things.
We also have a little addition of did you hear he fucked her, of some people that you'd be surprised that they actually like had sex. You know, like that somebody actually would want to, I guess. I don't know.
It's just a very odd pairing.
I mean,
It's a very odd.
I get it. I get it.
You feel me?
I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you. So here you got some there's so many things. There's a show we look for porn because there's just too much shit.
Because porn.
There's a lot. It's like porn
A lot of porn.
Plethora of porn. Plethora. I like saying
porn
plethora. Plethora. Yes, that's what I like to say. So here you got some porn facts.
I do have some fun porn facts.
Yeah.
Some I could believe, some whatever. I'll start with the first one. We'll start with the fun. So a new porn film is created in the United States every 39 minutes.
Damn.
That's a lot of porn.
That is a lot of porn. That's a lot of fucking. And it's a whole video, not just like, but that could be like one video.
Well, just
like a movie. So
it just said film, so I'm assuming it's like
so there's a sex act going on every 39 minutes that is being filmed for like video.
Yes, unless they just mean like a new like.
I mean, is that counting for people that are filming each other or filming by themselves?
I don't know, but like
that's kind of weird filming by yourself.
30.
I mean, you watch your masturbation
called
videos.
self-love.
Some of us have it, you know.
Hey, you know what? 39 minutes, good for them.
I mean, hey, that's a long. I wonder how long the videos are, though.
Here, and I have another one, which 1 in 5 men, or 20%, admit to watching porn online at work, and about 13% of women do.
Damn. Well, what's that? Did you ever see that movie Working Moms?
I have.
Where the girl gets walked in on while she's not only is she milking, like she was like breastfeeding, or not breastfeeding. She was like, what do you call that? I can't think of the word.
Breastfeeding?
No, she wasn't breastfeeding. She was milking, lactating, I guess. Not
Lactating?
lactating. She was making milk to save. No, she had
Churning-
to pump. She was
churning butter,
pumping. That's
pumping.
the word. She was pumping.
But like, I feel so. You're an IT person. Have like,
because I said pumping.
no. But like, what would you do? Like, if you were the IT person on like a corporate website and you're just like maintaining all of the things, and you just like log on and see somebody just
looking at porn. I mean, I'd be like, hey, just so you know, we can tell what you're doing.
like, would you
this little secret
like,
note?
would you watch
I
it?
can't
Like, would you
see
watch it with them? Is that?
I mean, I'd be concerned. I'd be like, well, what are they watching? You know,
Like, see what
like,
they're
I want to know
into?
who I'm working with
All
here.
right, that's fair. That's very
Like you know,
valid.
You know, let it play for a little bit. Give about 10 minutes.
Some like weird shit.
10 minutes, and then that's the cutoff. Anything after 10 minutes, it's just too much.
Yeah. What, for your work porn?
I think so. I think so at work.
Yeah.
That's generous.
Yeah.
10 minutes is generous.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you could be having a break, you know, and that's your fault if you're taking that chance to, you know, look at porn. But that girl at the Working Moms got caught masturbating while she was pumping.
You take it where you can get it, you know?
Yeah, I guess.
Anyway. So nearly 2.5 billion emails per day are pornographic, which is 8% of all emails. Like,
wow.
Now, when they say pornographic, is it like sharing a link?
I'm thinking it has to be like a picture.
Sharing a porn picture. Yeah, so like
there's got to be some form of nakedness,
or like just verbiage.
I mean, I don't
Like
know. Most flirt, like, you know,
like 90s
different now.
email, like ASL.
Yeah,
What are
we'd
you
be
wearing?
like, "Where are you sitting right now? Let me see it."
Send scan. Can you imagine if everyone just went back chat room version porn?
Oh my god.
Scan me a picture.
Did you get it yet? Yeah, it's still like you only got like half the top.
Scanning dick pics would be interesting.
Oh my god. Well, did you see the one I posted recently where it was
Of
of a
your dick?
pigeon? No, it was a
Oh.
pigeon, and on its leg, when you opened it up, it was a picture of a drawn penis.
No,
These old-fashioned
I thought you
pics.
were gonna talk about your dick. I was like, "Oh, I
No,
did
I
not.
don't have a pic.
I did
Sorry.
okay. I appreciate it.
Fun facts. I like your facts. The facts are
Thank you, and they are very interesting, and Sunday is the most popular day to watch the least day of the year is
the least popular day
the
to watch
least
porn?
popular day to watch porn, which I don't know. I don't
Valentine's Day?
no, no.
That would be, like, a
Thanksgiving.
big day, I thought. Maybe, you're tired. That the
But,
the
like,
stuff
maybe
in
you
the
could be what if
turkey.
you're thankful for porn?
I mean, yeah, but I
Eh,
guess maybe that turkey stuff makes you fall asleep too quick.
I guess so. But, yeah, Thanksgiving is the least favorite day.
The more you know,
I
for your health.
mhm.
I love how just looking up any of this, my phone wants to, like, open, like, 5 other windows.
I know, I can only imagine the
I
ads
just
I'm gonna
opened
get.
up to straight sex on my phone almost.
Thank you.
Um, uh, we're learning these together.
I am. I'm
She's like, "This is a need to know
like,
basis."
somebody take me to Kinky Kuzo because I feel like I could dominate with this right now.
Oh, okay.
Hmm,
I would love to hear it.
you would love to hear it. Okay. So this one, I can see this. On average, 50% of hotel guests order porn on their television. I feel like that
I can
checks out.
see it.
Yeah,
I can
that
see
checks
little
out.
kids doing it too.
Or, like, do they order it and go down to the counter and be like, "This is an accident.
Yeah.
My kid accidentally pressed the button."
My kid was 7 of them.
Um, so I love I love I love these facts. The word pornography, it's in quotes too. It's from the Greek word porn, which means prostitute,
Awesome.
and grapho, write, record. So in other words, pornography, writing about prostitutes. Great.
Recording.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
First, it's all about the ladies.
You Greek? And
I spray Windex on you. You hooker now.
yeah, so writing about hookers. So that's
I was there. I looked up something about like encounters. Like
sexual ones.
sexual ones where you had,
Sexual.
there was a one where a husband and wife were both asked if they've ever had anal sex together, and the husband was like, "No." The wife's like, "Yeah, if you want the truth, you put it in the wrong hole sometimes." How do you fucking make that accident? And you don't
Yeah,
realize it.
yeah, like
Like, your pussy feels a little different today. It's gotta feel different.
smells like shit.
Yeah. You're extra tight.
Here's this is all right. So if you ever want to travel, you're into porn, don't go to
Is
Australia
anybody not? Go ahead.
because it's legal in Australia.
It's illegal?
Yeah, it's illegal in Australia except in 2 states to sell or rent any X-rated vehicles. So, like, you can't, like, walk around, like, selling nude.
It's rude?
Offensive.
Okay. So you can watch porn?
I get yeah, it just says selling.
You just can't buy it
Just
there.
you can't rent any. No. I don't know.
You can't rent out your vagina.
No. No.
What if it's your VCR?
VCR.
Yo, I don't know about anybody else when I was younger.
Stone Age with VCR.
Well, because when I was younger, every house I went to, every single yes, random drawer.
Yeah.
Did you ever notice that?
Yeah.
It's not just me, right? Did you ever have that, Nate?
Say that one more time.
Like, you go to your aunt or uncle's house, like, and you've been there, you're, like, in the basement, and you open up the door, and there's, like, a random porno on a VHS tape when I was little.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always found it. Yeah. for
Like,
sure.
Conan the Barbarian. There'd be, like, 7 different porns on this one video that I find in a drawer. I just thought it was me and my family, but you guys made me feel normal.
You're welcome,
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
My grandfather had a very large collection of porn. Gave it to well, he gave me and my brother all his movies when he passed. I told Justin he could have the porn. There was a lot of it.
I mean, there was porn at my Bubby's house. It was under the couch, but like I don't know whose it was. I don't know if it was my brothers or like one of my older cousins. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like they all got
I just-
together and
I-
had a porn VHS swap. And like porns were made
Porns were made.
where you just don't know how they got there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just so random. There's just a porno in there, like Xmas ass. More facts? I like facts.
Yeah.
Or do you still need time to read them since you're so unprepared?
I'm very prepared. Thank you very much. I'm
She kept
just
telling me it's
learning.
important. There's so much stuff I can talk
is.
about.
Yeah, there is.
See,
Yeah,
it's
but
very-
but she's not ready.
I'm ready. Around Nate can clue us in here. Around 70% of men aged 18 to 24 visit porn sites in a typical. So,
Is that
Yeah.
true?
how much porn do you watch?
You said when I was 18 and 24.
Yeah, it's around 70% of men aged 18 to 24 visit porn sites.
Like daily. I believe it.
What is it? I heard one thing. It was like the
it
average
daily?
male thinks of sex like every 6 seconds. That's
I mean,
A lot of porn.
they're very
A lot of
thirsty.
sex.
But was it daily? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay, yes,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
daily.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Sure, for
So
sure.
every day from 18 to 24, did you look up porn?
Oh no.
Liar.
I thought you meant
Took
for
weekends off,
for
certain
6
days
years.
off.
Yeah, yeah.
Holiday. You
I-
took
I-
Thanksgiving
I
off.
thought you
guess.
meant like is that like the max when like you're looking at it all the time? Absolutely. That's back when you were in like Skinemax and HBO.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh yeah, soft porn and
Or
HBO night.
The
You
my
would stay
favorite.
up just for that.
Yeah, when I was little and you had the hot box.
The
Fuck yeah.
scrambled porn.
No, I had a hot box. We didn't have scrambled porn. Not in my house.
Let's see.
But my favorite would be you could watch like all kinds of good movies in Cinemax during the day. But if you fell asleep with that on, oh man, you have a rude awakening. Like I'll wake up to like somebody's literally like banging in my bedroom. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, oh shit, like I left Cinemax.
Shame on you. You all need Jesus.
You've never done that? Left
No,
Cinemax
I'm-
on?
I can't say I have.
Yeah, no, I used to watch it. Even the old cable boxes. You can go to the bad channels, and like you said, it was all scrambled, but you could kind of see it. See
Yeah.
a tit in there somewhere.
Like I think I saw something with Shannon Tweed.
Right.
Well, Shannon Tweed was the softcore one. Or anyway, she was like the queen of it. What's her husband? Gene Simmons. Kiss. Mhm. The more you know.
Or you know.
Right, facts.
Did you want another one?
Oh, are you prepared for another
I
one?
am, but I didn't know if you
Okay,
wanted another
I'm ready.
one.
I'm ready.
Yes. Porn revenue is more than the combined revenues of ABC, CBS, and NBC, which is
I think
$6.2 billion.
For
I think
sure.
if I was more comfortable with my body, I'd probably switch. I need money.
It's fair. Fair.
For sure, easily. Now, especially like with like when you can do it from your phone with the OnlyFans now.
Mhm.
Oh my God, you can forget it. Did you hear about the one wrestler? The one wrestler chick, she got fired
Really?
because she was doing like OnlyFans or provocative type pictures. but that's how they sell her on the company, right? So the
Yeah.
company was selling her as this sex object too, really tight, G-string type bikinis, low waist, just selling, sex sells.
But they don't wanna they probably own
But when
her in
she
a
yeah,
sense.
but when she started doing it on her own, it became a problem. And this is not like at this time, this is not no slouch wrestler. Like she's been a champion for like 4 or 5 years.
Of porn or
No, of
wrestling?
wrestling.
Oh,
Of wrestling.
she could be a porn champion.
Hey, man,
She
I
made
mean, China
she made
China
$1,000,000 and I think in like 6 months. Made $1,000,000 from her OnlyFans site. She made like $1,000,000 in a couple
I
months.
need to sell some feet pics or
That's what I'm
something,
saying. I
man.
can do
Like,
feet pics. I have
I
nice
need to
feet.
sell some feet pictures or something.
I was like, if somebody makes it, I'll take pictures of my feet. I'll send them. I'll send
So
on Keeks.
yeah,
I said that
somebody
too.
I knew someone who did that too. And then they said it got weird because people like wanted to see who they were, their face.
Yeah, it's a
Like,
nope secret. I'm
yeah.
like the Bush's beans secret sauce, man. You ain't finding out. I'd be like, oh well. I'll come up real close and then just still never deliver.
Mhm.
Okay. I have one more.
I would love to hear.
Actually, I have more than one more, but this one was.
I would love to hear your facts.
Oh, see, I have two really good ones.
Tell me.
While men tend to become aroused by a specific stimuli, which is straight men, women, homosexual men, whatever.
If you have a penis.
Women experience arousal after viewing pretty much any kind of sexual stimuli, including guy on guy, girl on girl, or even bonobo monkeys.
What's a girl on girl?
That's what you took away from it. Not bonobo monkeys, but all right.
And monkeys.
Bonobo monkeys.
It doesn't matter what you are. A girl's turned on.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
But not a guy.
A guy is just really they want like one thing, whereas the girls bonobo monkeys.
Oh, glad you're nothing. I get it. Or whatever they're into. I get it.
I don't know why. I'm a little concerned about.
I don't need to know what
monkeys
these
being
monkeys
on
look
here.
like.
Bonobo monkeys.
Bonobo.
I don't know what they look. I'm gonna Google it later.
Unless Nate can find a what is it? Bonobo monkey.
It's bonobo.
What is that?
I don't know.
But apparently watching them have sex.
Yeah.
You know what? If you can find no, you can't find it. Put a video of them having sex. But I'm gonna look. I'm gonna watch it. Aroused. I'm gonna test it out. It says, hey, that
Alright.
makes you aroused. I'm gonna find out.
Yeah. Basically, women will get turned on by anything.
Fucking whores.
The other one. This is how long porn has been a thing. Film production of pornography began immediately after the invention of the motion picture in 1895. That's a lot of bush.
Holy fuck.
18. Yep.
That's right, dirty bush.
That's yeah. Oh, that's a long time. That's a lot of porn.
That's yeah, just a tad.
In North Korea and Iran, producing and distributing porn is punishable by death. Dun, dun, dun.
But they can still buy it and watch it though, right?
I don't know, actually. It's producing and just producing and I don't know.
You can't sell it there, but can you buy it?
If we have anyone from North Korea or Iran, like
Call it in.
like,
Call it
I
in.
don't know.
I want to know. Inquiring minds would like to know.
The average porn site visit lasts
You
6
should look up
minutes.
how many deaths there
20
were from that.
Porn?
Deaths from having it in
Iran.
Korea.
I'll have to look that up.
Did you say Iran?
North Korea and Iran, yeah.
Oh, and Iran too?
Yeah, both. Yes, on average, site lasts 6 minutes and 20 seconds. Now, is that like finding a video? Like, what lasts 6 minutes and 20 seconds?
The guy. The
Hello.
vibrator.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah, I don't know. It's just it's a I don't know. It just feels like a very short time.
When you find a video, you can rewind it.
Yeah, but, like, that's what I mean, like, how long does it take some people to like, do you scroll the whole time
I don't
to
know.
look for a video? Like, do you
You
have a porn
might.
preference,
Some
or are
people
you
might
just like,
have
"You
a
know what?"
preference. Some people do. I mean, hey, like, that's why there's so many different categories, like 18 and punished, whatever. I definitely picked up a friend of mine's phone to look up her internet, like, my phone wasn't working, and she said, "Here, use mine to look it up." And when I opened up her browser, that came up, 18 and punished.
Okay.
I was like, "Awesome." I was just like, "Oh, could you imagine if it was, like, playing something, like" yeah, that would've been fun, like, all your service, like, fucking hearing and noises and shit.
I have not had that happen to me, but that's why I won't touch anybody's phone. Like, if they wanna show me something, I make them scroll. I don't scroll.
They scroll, right?
They scroll.
What if you forget?
The richest porn star is Jenna Jameson.
Oh,
That
she is pretty popular.
her vagina is popular.
Her vagina is tore the fuck up.
Vagina.
Vagina.
And countries with the easiest access to hardcore porn have the lowest sex crime rates in the
Well,
world.
because you can just get sex so easily.
I don't
Like, we really should take care of our prostitutes and stuff, like, if they want to be if they wanna be prostitutes, then let them get fucking healthcare or something.
That's
Like,
I
if
could go
you
with
wanna
that.
sell your body, that's your choice.
Uh,
Give them some fucking healthcare. For real.
for all of their
Have them tested, yeah, and, maybe
I
people
got you.
do things, have it regular, have it safer.
I like it. Oh, no. This is
Oh, well, we wanna know what's making you sigh.
the average age of first internet porn exposure is 11 years old.
I believe it.
That means so, like,
Now
my
now,
kid who is 11,
he's seen a titty.
like,
He's so
when
seen a titty.
yeah, well, I mean, for his sake, I hope it was a good
Like,
one.
what is a vagina? Vagina.
Yeah, I think there's gonna be a point don't I don't really look at his search history much, and well,
Whatever he was looking at, he looked at that shit somewhere else on incognito.
if he was
He
smart,
hid that shit, he knows better.
if he was smart, yes.
Not me, I would have to, like, look at the National Geographic when I was fucking 11 if I wanted to see a titty.
Like,
I'd be like, "Oh my god,
And
they're naked on here."
bonobo monkeys.
Yeah, the bonobo monkeys. That's where I'm getting turned on because the bonobo
That's
monkeys in
it.
National
That's you know
Geographic.
what? Sign me up.
When you see is it bad that when I would see National Geographic and I would see them naked or in their outfits that all I picture is them, like, doing dances and singing? Like, the picture seems like it's a lot, like, noisy for me. I know, isn't that sad? I'm horrible.
It's not sad, it's you do you, you know?
I'm doing me, of
You
course. Any
you
more fun facts?
um, yeah, you know what? I'll do one. Nearly 1 in 4 internet search queries is about porn. That's 68 million a day.
Oh,
You guys are all perverts. Perverts.
my
But yeah, that's
god.
just only some of my facts. I think that I hope I educated everyone.
I feel very educated and scared. So, I found some 17 but disgusting disgusting but sometimes hilarious real life horror stories from actual porn people.
A good one.
So, this one was I was a production assistant in porn for a few years, and most of my job was just holding the light near the penetration. So, like, his job, okay, was to, like this is like not holding the flashlight for your dad underneath the sink. Basically putting the
And get
flashlight
yelled at for that?
right on the penetration, right on the dick, okay? Finger or whatever's in there. So, every once in a while, I would get hit with stuff, she says, but never anything on my skin except one time. A male performer pulled out during an anal scene with a female performer, and I guess she didn't properly prep the night before. There was fecal matter on his penis, which when he pulled out, it flung into the air and hit me in the face.
Wow.
He said the director immediately called cut, everyone started laughing, and the director grabbed the still of the camera and took a photo of my face with it on there.
Mm. porn poop.
Ew.
It just reminds me of like Zack and Miri make a porno.
Yes.
Oh, that would suck.
Just
Just
watching the other two fucking randomly, like, oh, you want to fuck over here? Okay. Just go at it like it's nothing. He's got a tire on his neck and shit. Fucking fucking that dude's name today.
yeah.
This one was I've done some work in amateur looking productions. The company's spent big money making it looks as though it's amateur, but they spent money,
Mm.
He's like, so as we shot at this like privately rented house, the girls would often like go back and forth from the bathroom between shoots to like clean up, etc. On one occasion, I spotted something red and slimy on the tiles en route to the bathroom. After bending down and poking at it, I had the sudden realization it was. I just poked a sliver of a girl's uterus, which must have come out during her period after removing the sponge en route to the bathroom.
Life hacks were fun. Wow.
But he delicately scooped. This is even worse. Ready? So I knew she'd be mortified if anyone found it. So I did everything I could. I delicately scooped it up into my hand and I ate it.
What the fuck?
I can't make that up.
Yo,
Like, you couldn't just take
you
that
know
to the
what?
trash can?
Give her a raise or something.
Ew.
Like, what in the hell is that?
Ew.
That's like. Side note: I found out what a bonobo monkey looks like. If you're wondering.
Oh, they look pretty cool. I'm not turned on.
I mean,
yet.
yeah.
God. Okay, this one says, "Well, I worked on a porn film. I knew a dude who did post on small porn shoots. This may be the most disgusting thing I ever heard." Okay, so get ready. The scene ended with a facial, but the guy must have had something wrong with, like, really wrong. Along with the jizz came an unreasonable amount of blood. Apparently, no one mentioned it to the actress during the scene as she did the classic post-facial cum play. My friend had to go and paste the color correct the semen to hide the
Oh, wow. Wow.
I hope that dude gets his, stuff looked at. That sounds like he probably got, like, the clip or something. Test
Yeah.
yourselves. I don't even wanna read this one. It says, "A mason jar shattered inside a guy's butt." I'm cool.
What the hell? I mean, whatever you're into, but sort of related, off topic, but like
she's like, "Shut up, because your stuff's scaring everybody." Continue.
No, it was just very. You finish that because then
No, I'm good.
it made me think like to like Google
No, there's I'm gonna, like,
funny porn names, positions. That's a whole new.
Okay. This one was a shoot was a 10-girl orgy shot in a hotel room. A couple of girls backed out at the last minute. I swear porn people can be the flakiest people. What does it matter?
Goddamn.
It was a big convention, so we had no trouble finding new girls with clean tests last minute. One of these last minute girls is the star of this shitty story. Yay. This particular girl is a huge fan of anal, but new to porn. She knew the drill, did her clean out, everything was good. We started shooting and initially had 2 scenes going at once. Couch was for squirting, bed for straight up sex play. Yes, be wary of what's on your hotel furniture. There were 4 girls in the splash zone and 6 on the bed to start. We had 3 cameramen, 1 for splash zone, 1 for bed, 1 for floater. Now the scene is set. Wow. Okay. I started on this new girl. I'm super excited to do so. She's down to just do about anything and very vocal when she's having fun. We had discussed a dildo DP prior to shooting, and after a bit of a warm up, I got to stuffing her holes. Things are going great. We switched to the side of the bed because there's another girl I wanted to get my girl off with. I don't know what hot tachi is.
Like a hot toddy or a
No,
hot tachi?
what's that fucking word?
Hitachi?
You need to look that up.
Like hibachi? I don't know.
Hitachi?
Hitachi.
Yeah, it says why I, debuted her. This is where it all went wrong. I can't wait. Hitachi.
It's a
I-
Japanese multinational what? That's not right.
Did we switch this side of the bed? I wanted to get my girl off with a Hitachi while I double debuted her. I'll keep reading while you look it up.
Alright, go ahead.
I felt something. This is where it all went wrong. I feel something more slick on my hand with the butt dildo, and I looked down. There
Butt
was no
dildo.
smell, so I was so confused when I saw this yellow/green stuff on my hand. Then it hit me. She'd had an accident. It happens. My instinct is to excuse myself from the scene briefly to wash my hands, drop the dirty dildo in the sink, and I start some banner about getting a different toy when she fucking takes the butt dildo out of my hand and puts the fucking thing in her mouth.
Oh, boy.
She sucked it. It's making me gag.
I bet it made her gag too.
Oh, no. She sucked it clean and swallowed with no second thought. And I almost threw up in my mouth. She looked at me and asked me, oh my God, and asked me to just stick to the veg. I opted to duck out, wash, and gag and go find a different girl to play with. ETA, I never thought I'd see this day, but it has arrived. Oh my God. It's so disgusting. I can't. I can't. I feel like I'm gonna throw up now just thinking about
On the upside, I looked at what Hitachi is.
what is it?
It's an abbreviation for the Hitachi Magic Wand, and it's a personal massaging device
Oh, it was a vibrator.
infamous for being more commonly used as a sex toy.
Okay. So it's a vibrator.
Yeah, pretty much. Fancy.
Okay.
Fancy word.
Okay. Do you wanna hear this one? This one's called He
Maybe.
Decided He Must Remove the Damn Pimple.
Okay.
Yes or no?
Sure. Why not?
Okay. Uh, I don't know. Alright. Anyway, I've watched my friend pull a sponge from a girl. What that has to do with anything. See, when filming porn, it's all about the time and the place, not to mention the contract you might not want to break. So the actress was on her period and refused to do anal only scene. That day, I found out they do shove a sponge up there to stop the bleeding for a certain amount of time. Typically, it has to be removed, then another placed back in. So a sponge got stuck in the actress. She couldn't reach it. My friend who was filming also was a very small girl, about like 5'4". We all knew she had small hands, so the director approached her and asked her if she would try, since she was tiny, to reach up there and get it out. I'm sitting there trying not to laugh at this entire situation because seriously, what else are you gonna do but laugh? My friend, the tiny one, got down on her knees and reaches up in there, coming out with a bloody goddamn sponge. I swear it made a stopping sound as it came out. That one was okay.
Like when I hear sponge, I think of like the green and yellow sponge, like household sponges.
Yeah,
that
and every
everybody
time you say green yellow, it's making me think it was on that
Do
day.
you
Oh,
do you think it's like they use like a scrub daddy sponge now?
Scrub Daddy.
Like, she's got a scrub daddy just shoved up there.
Scrub Daddy with a little string
I bet
tied to it
I
or
wasn't
something.
smiling when it came back out.
No, no. Like those ones they put in the pool, like in the filter. Yeah, like a sun. Alright, so to continue that story, so since it wasn't the end, there's now another thing people aren't aware of. You are told the minute you start never to pop a pimple or what may appear to be a pimple. Some of you may realize why, besides being kind of disgusting anyways.
That's what they consider disgusting.
I
Alright.
guess. I mean, there's limits, I guess.
I guess so, but go ahead.
So anyways, while I was filming, I was in between scenes doing stills, and this dude had his schlong in the girl in a
Wow.
completely unnatural position where she's on all fours and he's at a weird ass angle to the side with just the tip of his dick in there while she looks like she's in fucking ecstasy. Anyways, I hear him a few times comment on a pimple on her ass. He's right. It is there, but small and easily edited out, at least for pictures. Plus, as you're told, don't touch the damn pimple.
Interesting.
Anyways, this guy is just an ass about it. I worked with him a few times. I'm not naming names, whatever. We're going through stills, and she's getting annoyed with constant shit talk from this guy, from this shit bird, actually. We even tell him to just knock it off so we can get to filming. I watch as he reaches down looking like he's grabbing her ass to go at it and realize no, he decided he removes the pimple, so he does. It freaking bleeds. Everyone gets screamed at. I gotta say though, like, that's disgusting. Like, you're wondering you gotta think like you just bend over and pop someone's pimple while you're in the middle of having sex. What in the actual fuck?
I mean, I think it's a fetish. People that like
I mean, like,
popping pimples.
I get it. I mean, I don't mind popping pimples, but it's still, I don't know. You're in the middle of sex.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
That's a bit much.
I can't say I'm a pro pimple popping during sex.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Not for me. I just not.
The Jordan didn't sink that low, but he did do some other stuff.
Wasn't like Screech born?
Dustin Diamond? I don't know. You have to look that dude up.
I thought he was. I thought he was like a porn star
This
or
one,
just a pervert. I don't really know, to be honest with you.
this one just sounds interesting. So it says, we knew a girl who got caught up in the cam girl craze. My husband and I
In the
have
what?
cam girl craze. I don't know. I guess
Okay.
she does stuff in front of the camera. My husband and I have zero problem with sex workers, but we did gently warn this girl that people will ask you to do things on the internet forever, and they'll be on the internet forever. So it's basically like, I'll do this and you pay me for that or whatever. But she gave us a speech about how it was none of our business, how she had dignity and wouldn't do anything that would impact future employment, blah, blah, blah. 2 weeks later, she was pissing in a bucket while fingering her ass because somebody paid her $20.
Listen, times is tough. You do what you gotta do, you know?
Okay. Oh my god.
Oh, Christ. It's an
Oh.
interesting thing.
I don't know if I wanna read this one. It kinda sounds gross.
I think you do. Go
Here,
ahead.
you read this one. There you go.
Which one? This whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Have fun with it.
Now I want to preface this by saying I don't typically work in porn. That's good. As I like to have some pride in my work. What
Hey, I
work?
gotta take pride when
Yeah.
I'm having sex.
What work is work. So I'm behind the camera guy, not an actor.
Stunt cock. Can you?
I wonder
Sorry.
if that's a thing.
It is. It's in Orgasmo, the
Is
movie.
it?
Stunt cock.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll have a white guy and then a black guy comes in as the stunt cock. It's fucking great.
Anyway, so I'm behind the camera guy, not an actor. So already that's a weird job, having to stay still and quiet while watching and recording two strangers. Just weird. Anyways,
Is that the flashlight holder?
that's true. Anyways, the worst one I worked on a crew was for a simple straight guy and all gal just fucking with a little bit of ass play. Now the set was already reeking of something horrible. It's
That sounds wonderful.
yeah, like probably how many like yeah.
Some people probably just aren't that clean either.
Uh,
They're just wiping in between.
It smelt like something died in there.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Okay.
So anyways, besides that, the guy's got her bent over and is beginning to go to work when he suddenly stops after a couple thrusts. I can't remember what he exactly said, but it was something along the lines of, "There's something in my way." So the girl's all confused and has no idea what the guy's talking about. And the director is getting impatient. Could you imagine being the director? Like, fuck already.
Don't put it in there. Why aren't you in there? Go to your
Like,
home.
So the director's getting impatient. He gets the guy to get inside her and get back to work. So the guy goes another couple thrusts and then stops again and saying essentially the same thing. There's something in my way. So the director has the girl spread her legs and and
Spread 'em.
digs his fingers up inside of her.
Oh
Like,
my god.
I feel like that could have been worded better, but you know. Digging. And then oh,
There's a cheese
God.
curl in there.
I feel like that'd be bad. But proceeds to pull out a rotten used tampon that looked like it had been in there for at least a month.
Ew.
And he immediately dropped it in shock and disgust. And then the smell hit us.
Oh my god.
The director immediately bailed out of the room and made a beeline for the bathroom, gagging, trying not to throw up all the floor.
Oh, that's probably had to be so nasty.
We were. I'm surprised she didn't get like that sick.
Yeah, like
Like,
that's
like
toxic shock
hospital. That's like
syndrome waiting to
hospital
happen.
sick. We were all pretty close behind him after that, as no one could stand behind being around that thing. I don't know if they're talking about the
Fucking
tampon or the
weird.
vagina at that point.
I mean, probably both
yeah.
because it was festering inside her vagina. But like, I picture like Monsters Inc. fucking something coming in, putting like a little capsule over it and blowing that up.
It says
The bomb sod comes in and hooks the thing to throw it away.
you see that smell I mentioned earlier that was coming from the tampon. It smelled so bad while it was buried inside her. I thought it was the room. Imagine how bad it smelled when it was out in the open.
Ew, ew.
Poor girl had no idea it was up there and was in a total state of shock.
This poor girl is stinking up fucking rooms. Stinking up rooms. Smell your fucking vagina
I
like that?
I bet she went to pads afterward.
Oh my god.
The other actor was having a hard time keeping down his lunch. Probably.
I don't
staying
think
hard
I
at
could
that
fuck
point.
her again. I don't
Uh,
think I could walk in the room and smell something like that. And
He
wanna
said
have
he said
sex.
it was the worst thing that they ever smelled. That's really kind of. I don't know how. One, like you said, I don't know how you wouldn't. shit your shit.
If you just fucking killed an entire room with your fucking stench, how are you not smelling yourself?
Yeah, like how do you?
Like-
One, how do you not?
Like
smell
Cindy,
it?
if I ever smelled like that, I'd be like, Mandy, did you shower today? I
Have
really
you-
think you should shower today.
I really think you should pull the used tampon out of you.
Yeah. that tampon needs to go. I don't know. I guess you might be really
But
close
yeah,
and
like,
attached to it.
yeah, like I said, I don't
She
know
fucking
how she
named it.
didn't, how she wouldn't smell herself. One, and how that
Maybe it was
honestly
pillow
would not
pants.
send her
Maybe it was pillow
sickly
pants.
to the hospital.
I don't know. It's pillow pants.
Oh,
Pillow pants, the pussy troll. That was pretty gross.
so everyone, make sure that you pull your tampons out of your vagina. Just a little note. From a little advice from me to you. Take it what you will.
That one looks good.
Yo. Yo.
Yo,
The title of this alone.
no, but don't ruin it. You can tell them the title after it's done because it'll just tell the whole story if
Alright.
you say it.
I shot a home movie with a friend who wanted to fuck on camera. Okay. It was some nice cowgirl, and to finish, she blew me off. It was all going fine until she decided as an amateur, hey, why don't I take this guy's dick all the way down my throat? I'm no porn star, maybe a touch above average. Confident.
Yeah.
So I
Which means
didn't.
he's the average.
Yeah. So I didn't think it was a big deal, but clearly neither was she because while I was finishing, her eyes started watering and it led to the biggest coughing fit I've ever seen.
Yeah, she just like waterboarded herself for Christ's sake.
After,
Cockboard.
after she wiped her maroon eyes and had a minute to cool off. Very odd.
The fucking maroon eyes. Is that something else I have to look up?
Yeah, you look that up. We don't have
I
maroon-
can't. You have my phone.
Oh.
All right,
Sorry.
maroon eyes.
Sorry. And had a minute to cool off. She told me to come
I
with
mean,
her
Sunday,
downstairs for a breezer. Her 15-year-old brother was there playing just
Breezer?
she take a breezer.
Okay.
Her 15-year-old brother was playing just cause. She sneezed on him, and she sneezed a fat rope of my jizz that had been resting in her sinuses
That's disgusting.
all over him. I still date not look. I still not look into the boy's eye.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's painful.
For her sinuses
not
or the
sure.
boy or
All three, to be fair. I mean, having that up in your sinuses, first of all, gross.
quite frankly, if I was the little boy who got jizz sneezed on, I would never tell that to anybody.
No,
I would
no,
I would
wouldn't tell that to anyone.
take that to the grave. Honestly.
Like, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. That
Yeah.
look like it's loogies.
Like I would not.
That look like three
Yeah. So make sure you, I guess, blow your nose after you give a BJ. Just
Fun fact.
blow your nose after a BJ.
You should
Or
always.
ladies and
You
gentlemen,
should also
to
always
each
go
their
to the
own.
bathroom after.
You
sex.
should. You should.
Or I don't know if that masturbating or whatever. I don't know.
You don't know what you're.
No, I'm saying like
Oh.
you have to go to the bathroom for that? Should you?
I feel like
I think you
I feel like
should.
You should.
You should clear that
So
out.
it doesn't smell like rotten tampons.
Yes. Check yourself for tampons. Remember, you put them up there. They shouldn't be up there
Check yourself for
for
tampons.
like Did you know that Utah has the highest per capita porn subscribing rate?
I did not. I did not. All right.
In
This-
2016, the most searched term on Pornhub was stepmom.
That's funny. Step.
He's like, yeah, I contributed to that.
No, I didn't.
Holy
But
shit.
I was like, stepmom, like, do you actually put that in there? Like,
I guess. I don't know.
Nice. This one's what porn actresses get paid. 800 for girl on girl. 1,000 for guy girl. 1,200 for more.
Butt stuff.
1,200 or more for anal. 4,000 or more for double penetration.
But see, I want to know how much.
Porn sites get more
Like, the
visitors than
Splash
Netflix,
Zone guy
Amazon, and
gets.
Twitter combined.
I can see it. But like, I want to know how much like the Splash Zone guy gets, and like the
I mean, I don't know.
like the dick camera person. Like, what do
I
they
picture
make?
them being like.
Do you
the
think they have like
creepiest like dudes, like guys that work like fucking carnivals?
carnies?
Yeah. They're probably not, but this is just what I picture. Like the get over there, pal. Like with the boom mic.
Fucking overalls.
Yo, we need more oil over here. And he's like fucking super soaking her from the fucking corner.
I picture like in the 80s like, porn stuff.
I picture like some old dude in the background jerking off the whole situation.
Like, what do you? I want to know what the Splash.
It says here that 79% use marijuana every time. 39 use hallucinogens. This is women. 50% use ecstasy, cocaine, 44%, meth, 27, tranquilizers, 26. How the fuck do you use a tranquilizer?
Like with the people in,
And
like the people
10% use
shooting the
heroin.
porn use it, or like the people.
It says the porn actresses demonstrated are more likely than general public to have used.
Interesting. Now, so I also read that the average rate for a male porn star is $500 for straight scenes and $1,500 for straight scenes.
And I would have thought that it would have been more money for a girl gay scene, but it's not that it's cheap.
I mean,
Cheap? It's cheap.
in an attempt to boost sex drive among panda bears, scientists made porn clips for them.
Okay. Would that do something?
I don't know, but I'm a little concerned about the bestiality that is being
I'm concerned.
I'm very concerned. Oh, man.
Oh, you.
The
The what?
the most searched porn-related word in America is cream pie, according to recent Pornhub analysis.
Cream pie.
Teen is also very popular, but the most is cream pie.
What about MILF?
I don't think so. Bukkake.
Research has proven that men tend to focus more on the face of the woman while watching porn. Is that true?
Wait, say that?
That they actually look at the face of the woman?
I guess, yeah. I mean, what the fuck are they supposed to look at?
Wait, I like this one.
Like,
Conducting research on how porn affects relationships has proven extremely difficult because scientists have had trouble finding a controlled group of men who haven't watched porn.
And it's funny because there's like influencers who talk about this. Like
Really?
this influencers, like how porn and masturbation like messes with your mental, like you're not mentally clear, or something like that.
That's crazy.
It is, yeah. Like they really like talk about it, and like they have like quote unquote scientific like like men versus men who don't masturbate and how they perform like mentally. It's all crazy kind of thing to think about.
Yeah, there's lots of tests. I feel bad for the guys that like went through that testing. Oof.
Well, some people like they got a problem.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
I
like,
get
they got to rub one out like 8, 10 times a day.
Which it's funny you say that because it says here 10% of adults admit to legitimately having an online porn addiction. I mean,
10%.
yeah.
I think it's low. It's a low number.
no, that's the ones that admit it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's 10%
They're
admit.
openly saying like my dick's gonna fall off. I watch too much porn. Now, like, have you ever watched porn just like because you were bored? Like, literally
For sure.
for no other purpose. Like there's no
Um,
like not Nate's like, yeah, so I'm watching it now. Like,
Oh, wow.
like but just like you just bored. No sexual acts is happening. You're just like, wonder what new
mean,
videos
I
got
probably
uploaded to
would, like
Pornhub. Like
like, no, not me.
I
I mean, I think that you watch porn for a purpose.
well, yeah, but I mean, I what about the people that are just addicted to porn? And they're
But that's
I
what I
feel like
think the purpose
maybe
is.
maybe they just like look well, I mean,
I don't know.
or
Maybe
7-year-old that's looking it up
maybe
just to
they
see what it
or it could
is.
be like maybe you're just looking for the best porn so you can plan what you're gonna jerk off to later.
Alright, planning ahead, okay.
Is that something?
I
Like,
don't
you know what? I like this video. I'm gonna save it in the queue.
I think you only do that if you get interrupted.
Oh.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
So wait, how many people like are watching a porn and then all of a sudden they're like, "You know what, this one sucks." They're like,
Well, that's
do
what I
you
mean, like, do
uncommit from this
you
porn?
Yeah. I mean, if
I'm just saying.
it's not getting your juices flowing.
It's not the monkeys.
It's not the monkeys.
But
Uh,
apparently women can watch
well, that's
anything. And
yeah.
apparently.
I like checking it on at work anytime. Well,
At any given second of the day, there's 30 million people watching it. So
I mean, it gets uploaded every 39 minutes.
no, that was every time a video
Every time it's made,
is
a
made.
film, an angel gets its wings.
An angel.
Like,
A
I don't
porn
know,
star
but
fucking
I feel like you just if you don't have a porn that is like doing it for you, then you just move on. Like you uncommit.
yeah. You leave. You back out. You can always leave. You just gotta close all the 30 ads that came up with it. In Australia, it says women with A cups or smaller are banned.
Uh, there are 3 porn sites among the world's top 100 most popular websites. Pornhub. Now this says I don't know how old this is, but this just said last year Pornhub recorded 18.35 billion visits.
Jesus.
Yeah. So it's the most popular ones are Google, obviously, but there's the top 3 porn sites are Xvideos, Pornhub, and X. Pornhub was 18.35 billion. So I don't know when that was. That's a lot.
That is a lot. That's
How many
I
people on the planet?
yeah, like
That's like everybody on the planet watching porn twice. If you think about it, right? What is it, like 7 or 8 billion people on the planet? Think
it's
about
just
that.
absurd.
That's everybody on the planet watching porno twice. Maybe everybody.
Interesting. Was
That's funny. That's a funny number.
This one I feel like I knew. Most of the men featuring in gay porn videos are straight. So
Which is crazy.
I think that's more of a thing now, right? Oh, well, you're not straight, right? Either one or the other. You can't switch. Well, you
You
said straight
bi.
guys that are
oh yeah,
like they say they're straight, but they're having
They
they're
know
doing
that you're
gay
bi
porn.
then.
gay for the
You're bi then.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you're not straight anymore. Right. That's
It's
what I
not
meant.
just for your work, you wouldn't do it. Like you would say no or not do the movie.
But you said they say they still think they're straight, though, right?
Yeah, they're not straight.
they think they are.
Well, you know, hey, what can I say?
Male actors have to keep hard between shots, no matter how long it takes.
I feel like I've seen that in like a movie.
What,
Not like a
it's called a porn.
no,
Nate.
no,
It's
no, not like a
called a
porn
porn.
movie. Like I think I've seen that in like Boogie Nights or something. Well, I guess Boogie Nights was a porn.
I mean, technically,
Technically, it was, right?
technically, Zack and Mary was up there too. And then
Yeah.
there's this movie. Steve wanted me to mention it was Behind the Green Door. It was they took this girl and I think they like kind of turned her into a porn star. Yeah,
Um,
I meant to.
what you're
Behind the
your
Green Door.
green door? Oh god, now my phone's pulling up all kinds of porn.
Yeah, like we're gonna have like those like alert, your phone has been.
What about what do you guys think the next stage is? It's like it's an evolution in everything, right?
I don't know, man. Like
It's got to be
like
robots.
like robots.
I think
that are,
more.
robots,
I think
sex
more
robots.
of. Like,
Sex
did you ever see that
sex-
movie
yeah, it's-
Strange Days?
Who's in it?
Juliette Lewis.
I don't think so. Who's that?
Maybe Vivica Fox. Juliette Lewis.
What movie she was in?
She's in a lot of movies. She's in.
I feel like I know that name and what her face looks like.
She's in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation as the daughter. She
Yeah, I know what you're talking about,
is
yeah.
in Natural Born Killers.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. Love their Natural Born Killers.
Yeah.
that was good.
That was a great movie.
A little weird at first, but
Underrated. Underrated
This
movie.
movie, Strange Days, is kind of underrated. It's kind of weird. It's something like with octopus or squid, like
Octopusy.
these or jellyfish. I'm sorry. It was like these jelly things that they wear, and it's like very virtual reality.
I was gonna say, do they have a virtual reality porn?
I'm sure they do.
Sure, they do. I mean,
It's just not being
Google that
sold
now.
out.
yeah. I mean,
It's just. I mean, they have sex robots now.
yeah. And you know what? Let them have them.
Yeah, they have sex robots, but they're just not like selling them out for like
Yeah.
people. They're not like for people yet.
I mean, at this point, just like what was I saying with the
Like, you don't think Elon Musk has like androids walking around? Like,
I mean, he probably does.
he definitely
I
does.
picture him like Revenge of the Nerds where that thing's sleeping.
Like
Yeah.
iRobot, but with like sex robot.
Yeah, he
Bisex.
definitely does.
Like,
He definitely does.
I think at some point with the way that things are heading, they'll have some.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
It's
well,
gonna
I
be
mean,
so futuristic.
this was just something like the Strange Days thing was virtual reality where you could feel it. So you wore this thing on your head and you would see it,
Or
and
just
it
have
felt like you were
actual sex.
there, and you. Well, it was you felt the moment too. So if you were in a memory, you felt like you were there with the person.
Okay.
So you could actually make your. It was really. It was like post-apocalyptic, like end of days kind of thing.
Hmm.
It's an interesting movie, honestly.
I mean,
The robots, I think that some virtual reality is definitely going somewhere too with it.
Yeah,
your
for sure.
sex robots.
Sex robots and virtual reality.
No, like I'm actually
They're gonna have like Meta with like Snoop Dogg being like, uh,
but
like
like
him
with
filming
the
it.
amount of
Have sex with Snoop Dogg.
online things now. I mean, porn is now accessible at the tip of our fingers.
Correct.
See? You
Correct.
get it?
No more National Geographic
So like Condom Kingdom,
or
that's still
Playboy.
open. Like, has anybody even gone to Condom Kingdom in the last?
I don't know.
So,
You know
I'm
what?
surprised it's
I've
still
been
open,
in
to
that
be
store,
honest
but
with
I've never purchased a goddamn thing from it. I'm just like,
Uh,
oh, this is
I
cool.
bought
Alright.
I bought one thing, but it was more comedic. It was like it just said like camo condom. Don't let 'em see the condom. I just found that funny.
It is good. I like it.
It is. But that was it though. But like everything's on Amazon now.
Well, I mean, even Mandy, you can attest to this. My wife in the
Yeah, doing the adult bingos.
doing the adult bingos.
Yeah.
People still show up to that.
Speaking of which, I did post that earlier about she has another one coming up that I posted.
Yeah, and, yeah. You talk about Condom Kingdom, yeah. Just doing adult bingos. It's crazy.
See?
Then people come out.
I had a good time at
Yeah,
that, Cindy, we should
People
go.
love good old fashioned sex shopping.
You know, good old fashioned bingo and winning a dildo.
Yeah,
That's
and you
just
you
fucking
guys won
class right
too.
there.
I feel
That's
like
a good
instead
thing.
of saying
I
bingo,
know, I
it
had a
should be
great
the word
time. I
dildo.
actually won stuff. I actually got bingo. You should go,
You got
Sin.
dildo.
I did. I
Yeah,
no,
they
I don't
have
know
yeah.
if I got dildo.
It's
I
all
think I
it's
got
always
anal
good when you
shit.
go and you try like a new thing and then like it kind of pays off almost immediately.
It's just fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
You should go. Go with me.
I never win bingo. I mean,
I know, but this one's fun and it's not a huge
I'm not saying
like,
it's not fun. I'm just saying
yeah, but it's not huge. Like, I'll get her to go.
not huge.
Okay,
Size
there you go.
matters. Not
Okay.
huge.
So I had to end our, before we move on to the we fucked her part of our podcast. So I came up with some fake porn names
Okay.
and
All right.
and some real ones, and so but I couldn't really find ones that weren't like I couldn't find real ones that weren't funny. So these were just
Okay.
gonna not sound good. So I might as well just tell you them. So one was Martin Luther thing.
I mean, it is Black History Month, so there
I
you go.
enjoyed the Michael J. Cox,
Mm.
Dickie Long cocking. I like Litterus. Teen Laquifa. Fuck Rogers. Morgan Seaman.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Brad Tits.
Okay.
Mona of Arc.
Mm.
No. Napoleon Bonaparte.
They're all very biblical.
Wait.
Biblical.
How about General Discharge?
Art salvage. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Han Solo. And my favorite of all of them were Angelina Jolie.
That I like.
Okay.
You found like there's also like some good porn titles.
I did great. I got some. I've had a wet dream. Diana Jones and the Temple of Poon.
This one's Bat Dude and Robin.
The Penetrator of Ass.
Oh, okay. See what they did there. But
Robin Hood. Prince of Peace. How about the cunt for Red Hot Boner? We have extraordinary genitals.
How I Wet Your Mother.
Wait, my absolute favorite one though is ready. Call of Putin. Black cocks. No, black cocks. Black cocks.
Yeah, I got that part. There's a I dream weenie. Crocodile done me. White men can't hump. Wet dreams on Elm Street. Shaving Ryan's private. That's good.
Intercourse with the Vampire?
By Curious George.
That's a real one, yeah. All hands on dick.
Indiana Jones. Sleeping with Seattle.
Dick Man and Throbbing.
What's the other? Debbie. Debbie Does Dallas and Debbie Does
Queer and Pleasant Danger.
Ferris Bueller Gets Off.
Little Oral.
Do you know? Do you think people
Sor-
go to the
Sorest
porn for
rump.
that name specifically?
I don't know, but I definitely wouldn't be picking up Sorest rump.
Goodwill Humping. I feel like that doesn't sound like a good one.
Enos and Andrew.
Saturday Night Beaver. That's
pretty nice. I like it.
Slutter Island. The Da Vinci Load. I would rent that. I would.
That's a good one.
I would like if I was just cruising and be like, did Da Vinci Load and have like a cool cover art of like a pyramid but it's a penis. I'd be like, you know what?
What about Penis to Society? I could watch a bunch of penises beating each other up.
Oh God, Schindler's Fist. Oh man.
Ow.
That is yike. My big
Starring Malcolm X and Martin Luther.
Meet Joe Blackscock.
Uh,
Muffy the Vampire Slayer.
That's nice. I like it. So there is a movie though that is called Orgasmo. Have you ever seen it?
I have not.
Have you, Nate?
I remember it, but I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember it. You know.
So
Judge Free Zone, Nate. You can
it is not like
And that was like purple on yellow cover. I think.
I don't even remember. I just know I know what it's about, and it's like it's basically like these Mormons are trying to sell Bibles,
Oh.
and they show up at a porn site, sell the Bible, and he's like, "Well, we need somebody to, star in our porn film," and he comes in and apparently has this like ginormous dick. So he's like, "But I can't actually have sex." So that's when that in that movie where they'd be like, he'd go in the picture, you'd see his dick, and then they'd be like, "Stun cock," and then another cock would come in and have sex for him. So he didn't really have sex because he was a Mormon, loud, dozzle. But then there's like Chota Boy, so it's like he hooks up Sex Man, and Chota Boy is the movie, and they have their orgasmerator when they shoot you with it. You have an orgasm, and you can't do anything if you're in the middle of having an orgasm.
Imagine if that was like a life thing.
But then they have something at the end where there is the orgasmerator where it does do it. It's funny. It's an interesting movie. Interesting.
Like I would
little
100% take that around and shoot people and be like, boom, orgasm.
But yes, you could watch it. I mean, it is. It's an
I'll have-
interesting movie.
I will. I'll
Interesting.
Orgasm.
Once was enough. I could probably watch it again. It was all right. And the Chota Boy, he's got like this big Chota fucking dildo on his head. It's an interesting movie. There, continue. All right.
I would just shoot people to have orgasms.
It would just be funny. I'd be like, "God, can I just buy that? How do I shoot myself? Having a bad day. Thanks. I really needed that." All right. Moving right along. Did you hear Twitter? So, what did you look up again?
I looked up odd couples that you wouldn't think would, be together and
Would be
knock the
nasty.
boot. Yeah, knocking the boots. So I have a couple of them. The one that still boggles my mind still is like Alanis Morissette and Ryan Reynolds.
Hmm.
Like I don't.
I like them both, though.
I do.
I think the
it's just-
Gouliers were,
But at the time that they were
especially
together,
that he got a
it was-
song about him.
He did.
Fucker.
He did. Well, like, at the time, that was a very weird couple. I don't know. Pink and Joey Fatone, like the random knocked booties,
That's kinda odd.
right? That's what I'm saying.
What was Joey Fatone
Joey
in
Fat
again?
One.
He was on which group?
He was NSYNC.
Yeah, I was like, which boy band?
He's NSYNC.
I was like, he wasn't the gay one, right?
No,
Oh,
that's
no.
Lance.
Lance, that's
Yeah,
it,
that's
that's it.
Lance.
I mean, hey, he's Greek.
Greek now.
He's Greek
Yeah.
now.
Watching what is it? Prostitutes? Recording prostitutes.
Recording prostitutes.
Recording prostitutes.
Okay. Who else? Who else did that?
Chelsea Handler and 50 Cent.
Chelsea Handler. I have to look her up. What else was she in? I can't.
She's like a talk show
She's a
host.
talk show. I know. I remember that one. That one was that was a weird pairing, but it just it was. I don't know. He was infatuated with her. Like he liked her.
Oh, I thought it was like a she. I
I
mean,
mean-
because I think they're actually. I think she still refers to him as like her favorite ex.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think that's a weird couple.
It was a weird
How
pairing.
How old is she?
She's got like I think like 10 to 15 years.
She's
on
had
him.
some work done.
Oh yeah. No.
Okay, that's odd. At 50
Right.
Cent. I mean, hey, I don't know who to be like. Good for you. Is that weird? I mean, I don't want to be like, oh, good for you. You got a young one, but I'm like, it's Fitty, and he's kind of looking like turning into an old
shawty.
man. Like belly, he's got like the beer belly. Like I've been sitting on my couch, watching
Haven't
Shorty's
we all,
bring
you
me
know?
food. Hey, I got it. I'm just saying, like, but I don't know who to be like. Oh, good for you. I don't know which
Yeah,
one deserves that.
I don't.
Yeah, I'm just weirded out. I got you.
Hey, Who else so we have Tom Cruise and Cher. And she still calls him one of her top 5 lovers. That alone is just weird. Yeah, that is a very Tom Cruise and Cher.
Cher's up with a lot of people though.
She's old as shit, so I mean she's been around.
Well, I mean, she was
Like,
like
Sonny
with
was always her
Bono
number
when
one,
he
you
was
know?
like younger, and
Yeah.
Edith is his kid, and I'm sure she probably slept with him too.
She's been around. She's actually aged okay.
Oh god, she looks amazing. And she's had work done, but wherever she had it done, they actually
Like
did it okay. She doesn't look like
look
she's from Saw.
Skeletor.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. It's weird, and I just think it's weird.
It's
She
odd,
still
and oh my god, the
refers-
height difference. Oh my god, she looks like the tiny one. Bono and Tom Cruise is tiny. Yeah. I'll look up his height
Yeah,
while you go to the next.
This one I don't understand, and I think this is another one to be like, who do you say good to you for?
He's 5'7".
Okay, so 2 inches
For a guy.
2 inches taller than me.
Like shorter than me.
Ashley Olsen and Lance Armstrong. Got one ball.
Yeah, he does.
He's got one ball.
He's a John Crook.
But that's
Is there a big age difference with them?
I don't know, but I mean, he looks it, but I don't know. I don't know their age difference. I just think it's.
How many twins do you think have like lied and said they were the other one just to have sex with like a booth?
I feel like it's happened just to be
I
like
feel like it would.
conniving.
Fucking
100%. If I was a twin, I would fuck with people all the time. It's probably why I'm not one. So
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Oh,
and this
and wait, and Nicole Kidman's 5'11", and that was his first wife. That was
oh
one
yeah,
of Tom Cruise's wives.
yeah. I mean that was so weird.
5'11" and 5'7".
I don't know. It was just a weird
Yeah.
pairing.
Well, you know.
That's all people. This one definitely when it was a thing, I think a lot of people were still very confused by it. Madonna and Dennis Rodman. That was just weird.
Yeah, people were weirded out by that. I
'Cause
don't
that
really-
is a very odd. But isn't he like a?
No, I
woman?
mean they kind of are both like
he
one of
like a
those
woman now?
ones that I don't know. I think it's one of those people that, like they both stood out as different or like extra
I guess
in their
but
like
it was just a. I don't know. I mean, they were both extra, but like together.
yeah.
Uh, That's
It
just
wasn't
weird.
it wasn't expected either. I get you.
Yeah.
I get you. Sometimes it also could be for, like, to get, like, something out of it or get some kinda, like
Or, like, who would the good for you be in that situation?
I
I feel like
don't
him. I
know.
feel like it would be
I feel
Dennis
like
Rodman. I
him.
feel like him, definitely.
They're like, "Good for you, buddy," and I'm like, "Good for you," getting
Yeah, good for you.
I'm sure he's had plenty.
Probably. The next, Naya Rivera and David Spade.
To look up Naya Rivera.
She was one of the ones in Glee. Very pretty.
I didn't watch
And
it.
actually any one of any female on David Spade's list is a how could that even happen? Because I think he's got some pretty, like, big name notches on his belt. So, yeah, but yeah, Naya Rivera.
Maybe that's how.
Well, I was talking.
Stars that actually slept with David Spade.
You look at that list. Like,
Is there a list?
there is I mean, not all of them, but
There's a David Spade sex list.
there are, and he's got some, like, big name
Who slept with
women
David
on there,
Spade?
like, good looking women. What's your secret? Like, what is the secret?
I could tell you it's money,
Well, and then I said that to
and he probably could have slept with them after.
well, and that was my first one. I said it's probably because he's one, David Spade and filthy rich, and then my wife added that he probably has
Who knew? He has a pretty much Casanova.
a Casanova penis.
Christy Swanson, 1996 and 97, which when she was coming out new. Who was this one? Laura Flynn Boyle. I don't know who that is. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep scrolling. Who's this? Krista Allen. I don't know who that is either. Julie Bowen. She looks familiar. From Modern Family.
Yeah. Oh, she's Claire.
Brittany Daniels from what the heck's that? What the heck's that show?
What's she look like?
The
Oh, yeah.
what the fuck?
That's not the show.
No, I forget what the heck she was on, but oh, you know what? She's the girl from Joe Dirt.
Yes. Yes. And she's good looking. She is attractive.
Yeah, she's very good
And
looking.
he's David Spade. So, like, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. That's just weird.
Heather Locklear,
Mm.
Carmen Electra,
Yeah, Heather Locklear is a
Pam
big
Anderson,
Yeah.
Nikki Whalen,
He's
Gillian
pulled some
Grace. I'm just doing the ones I know. Some of these people I'm like, I don't know who the fuck you are. Don't care. That was a weird picture. Ivy Levin. Mystery blonde.
I think they are a lot of blonde, though.
Maybe he's who knows? Who knows?
He's a tomcat in the sack, I guess. Good for you, David Spade. Good for you.
Proud of you. Who else? What do we got?
Michael Jackson and Brooke Shields.
I still want her better eyebrows.
Yeah. Maybe that's how
I mean, I thought they're with what's her Presley.
Lisa
Marie.
Marie. Yeah. And I also read that, like, I know they did divorce, but he's asked Brooke Shields to marry him on more than one occasion. So he was, like, super infatuated with her. But still, I don't know.
Interesting.
Rihanna and Shia LaBeouf in, like, 2007.
Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is that?
The guy in Transformers.
Transformers, yeah.
I just need to see face.
He was in Even Stevens.
You ever see Eagle Eye?
I don't know.
I like that you actually named, like, references now where I reference Disney.
I don't know how to spell that name. What's
Shia, Shia. LaBeouf.
it's spelled?
I think it's like Labeouf. But I think he's, like, crazy.
He was in Constantine, I think, too.
He did. I think he did. Was he with Megan Fox? I think he was briefly, and she's with like Machine Gun Kelly, which is weird in itself. But I don't know. They're in love.
What is he in? It's gonna bother me.
Transformers and Even Stevens.
But no, I've seen something else he's in. I don't know.
He's in a lot of shit.
Yeah, he's been in a lot.
Yeah, he's.
Me?
I think he was in. He was kind of being pegged as the new Indiana Jones.
Yeah, but then I think he grew up and turned a little crazy.
Yeah, no, he's got a. He's no. Yeah,
And I heard he stinks.
it's not surprising.
Yeah, a lot of people said because
What do
going
you
down
mean he stinks?
going down my rabbit hole of just random things that I Google. One of them was actors that like don't wear deodorant, and he's one of them. So
Yeah.
like anything downwind from him was not.
Why?
It's it could be the stuff they put in.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because he was like super natural or he just. I don't know. I don't know. You keep looking at that. I'm gonna
I,
you. Macaulay Culkin and Mila Kunis.
That's odd, but I do remember hearing about that.
Still weird.
It's weird because of the way they look, but I'm pretty sure a lot of actresses growing up had a crush on Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah, because he
Probably.
was cute then, but when he got older,
And now he does nothing. Now he looks like Kid Rock or like
kind of.
Well,
He has a podcast. I know that. And
people still watch Home Alone during Christmas.
yeah.
don't judge me.
Yeah, my son loves Home Alone.
I mean, it's a classic. Him, I think he does. I think he does a podcast, and I know that like people are still after him. To see like if anything happened with Michael Jackson. Yeah, I think.
I mean, to be fair, like all the
fair.
shit. To be fair,
To be fair,
all the shit with Feldman, how like he said all these people were doing stuff to him, and no one would listen, and no one would listen, and now everybody's finally listening. But
Yeah.
he never said one bad thing about MJ.
yeah, and I think that that's what people are really trying to like.
I think people wanted his money, and he loved kids, and I think people took
Yeah.
advantage.
I think people. I don't know. He's just like no, like me and MJ were friends, and everyone's like no, but come on, he touched you, and he's like, he did.
Like,
I don't
yeah,
know.
I'm sorry, he didn't. Like,
And I think that's what people want. I think people find it very hard, especially in celebrities. They find it because Michael even a little weird,
he's different.
but like they just find it very hard to believe that he was just like I want to help all the children. He believed children were.
That's actually Whitney. But okay.
It fit. Anyway,
Okay.
when it happened, Mariah Carey and Nick that was like
Yeah.
a good for him.
Yeah.
There was
My dad used to call her the lady that screams a lot.
yeah. Yeah, now he's got like 27 kids.
I know, and who's he with now, Nick Cannon?
I don't even know at this point.
No,
He's
she
got like
is.
nah, it's nobody famous. I know he's on like his 13th kid.
Like, what the fuck, man?
He
Like,
is leaving his legacy.
yeah, we can call it that.
It is. That's
I
what
think
it
that
is.
they should go back and start having lip sync battles, but have like a person, like an outsider, come like go against somebody that's famous.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I think they should have
I would do it. I
like
would win.
dude, I would so be in there with you.
I would 100% win. Colin Farrell and Liz.
Maybe okay. 12.
What?
12 since 2011 kids.
It's a lot of kids.
Because he's got 2 sets of twins.
Just a lot.
Why does Nick Cannon have so many kids?
That was like the most Googled is.
Wow, that's kind of fucked up.
He has a lot of kids.
No, she said that why does he have so many kids? It says according to fans, They think he might be having some return because he has lupus and might need a kidney transplant in the future.
Oh, shit.
He was
That's
diagnosed in 2012. That was 2011 when he had 10 to 12 kids. So no, I don't think so, buddy. That's just totally yeah.
Yeah, no,
Undoubtedly, Nick Cannon is the celebrity with the most children.
John and Kate plus Nick. This one I found weird. Still, Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker. That is super weird to me. I love Travis Barker. You're not a Travis Barker fan?
I have to look him up. I'm horrible.
He's the drummer in Blink-182.
Yeah, but I need to see his
All
face.
the
I know who the fucking
porn things.
yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Now that I'm looking at him, I'm like, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. That's no.
Yeah.
You know what got me too? When what's her face? Sandra Bullock was with oh, what the fuck? That tattoo guy. He was dating the Kat Von D too.
Oh, I forget.
Jesse James.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was like,
and
what?
he's another one that's actually been with some A-listers.
And I'm like, you guys just keep going back to this dude that treats you like crap. Smart.
Marty
So
Pants.
who else is that on you got?
Tom Hiddleston, which is Loki. He plays Loki.
Okay.
And Taylor Swift.
Ew, really?
Yeah. And I feel like that's not good for him. I love him. He's a good.
No, I mean, I'm fine with both. It's just it's like Marilyn Manson and when he was dating
Yeah.
the Christina Ricci or whatever.
No. I think at one point he dated I forget her name. Something Wood. Something Wood. I forget her name.
Wood.
And the other one I had was Flavor Flav and Bridget Nielsen.
Yeah, that's just such a odd.
I don't think that like ever
She's like
sober.
linebacker, guys, man.
Yeah. Wait. What was his show? What was it? Me and just were trying to figure that out. What's the name of his show?
Flavors of Love or something like
Was
that.
it Flavor? I was gonna say a shot at Flavor. That was like
Something like
Tequila
Flavors
Tequila.
of Love or something.
Flavors of Love.
I don't know. Do you know?
I don't. That's why I asked you. No, and I didn't have time.
I was saying, could
You
Nate know? That's why I said, do you know?
Do I know what?
What was
Nate's like, I ain't even fucking paying
Flavor
attention to your show
Flav's
either.
show called?
Flavor of Love.
Is it Flavor,
Flavor
of
of Love.
What was the other one with Axl?
Yeah, he had one too.
Yeah, see?
I didn't watch
Look
it.
at me like that. I know. Yes, that is my list of random yeah, kind of just random
This one says,
random bangs.
how many baby mothers does Flavor Flav have?
Oh god. Does he have more or less than Nick Cannon?
3. He had his first 3 children with Karen Ross, 3 more with Andy Parker, a son with Liz Trullo, and another with Kate Gemmell.
Oh.
It's like 4. And that's a calendar. Like, which kid do I get this weekend? Shit. All right, well, we're gonna wrap this up. We should do a little shout out.
Yeah.
Got any shout outs?
I do. Shout out to the cunt who in the pickup line. Hate pickup line.
Is this like a school pickup line?
It is. It's a
Okay.
pickup line. I was picking up a kid because I was off, and I told him that I'd never want to do it again because of it. But shout out to the cunt in the school pickup line who clearly everyone is just trying to leave, and they decide they're the first car, and they park, get out of the car, and like they park right in the middle, so you can't go around.
I fucking
And decide to get out of the car to look for their little crotch goblin.
Hmm.
And I was sitting there for 5 minutes, and I couldn't do anything. And then finally, someone from the school was just like, "Hey, like you have to move." So eventually, they moved. But yeah, it was 5 minutes time. I hated it. Hated every second of it.
Yeah, I mean, I could bitch and moan about driving my kids to school, but like I've been doing it for Oh my god, so my oldest Mel is 18. And she's been going there 13 years. This will be her
Yeah.
13th year that I've been driving them back to school, so I'm just so used to just how slow it is, how stupid people
It
are.
is it's super slow, but I could deal with that. But yeah, no,
But
it
just
was
sometimes
just
I'm like, what bothers me in line is move the fuck up.
yeah.
Like, you obviously see that there's a tight squeeze, there's traffic, you see it, right? So you don't need to have a
Yeah.
car's length in between you.
Yeah, just move up or just move aside and whatever, right? Yeah, no, she got out of the car, parked it just right in the middle, couldn't go anywhere, and then I have the guy behind me honking at me like I can do something. It was very
But she can hear through you.
yes. Yes. So that is my shout out. Fuck you, lady.
Fuck you.
Fuck you for not making me wanna pick up my own kid.
Fuck you for making me have feelings. That got me right in the feel.
Right in the
Had one, and I don't remember what it was. Um, I know I should have.
remember.
something
Remember,
in
Woody,
there.
remember.
That's very good. Just start singing like fucking Jeopardy or something in the background. Like, oh fuck you, you know.
I guarantee you remember as soon as you get in the car or something
Oh
like that.
yeah.
Yep.
I'll
Always
be like,
happens like that.
motherfucker, like fucking walking around like fucking dudes from Home Alone,
Yeah,
like
I was gonna
not
say, you
knowing how
sound
to
like
curse.
Marv.
That's what I get. Like I'm always like,
Was it somebody at work? Was it on the interwebs?
I don't know. I don't know. I was angry that I had to go. I have to go. Here we go to the club that decided to have trainings on Fridays, random
Mm.
Fridays, where I have to drive downtown to be there for 2 hours and pay $11 to park. To walk
Poor girl.
in and talk about equity.
Sounds exciting.
Mhm, mhm. I don't mind
Let's
it.
talk
It's
about
interesting.
equity.
I know
Let's
it's
talk
needed,
about you
but it
and
would be
me.
fine through Zoom.
Oh, yeah, see, I don't like those that, like, could have been an email.
Yes.
Like,
Could have been Zoom.
could have yeah, could have been Zoom.
Could have
I
been
get
Zoom.
you. I
'Cause
got
now
you.
you have everyone and their mother coming down here. Now you gotta find parking,
Mm.
and it's right at Broad and Spring Garden, so it's not like yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hit up Chinatown on
And,
that
of
one.
course, I bought, like, Girl Scout cookies from coworkers, so I'm,
Love
like,
Girl Scout
carrying that
cookies.
shit to, like, 10-minute walk to my car, and then,
You
you
know
know
what? I actually have to get you just reminded me. I have to get Girl
oh, there's a guy there we go, who's a fucking cunt when I was trying to fucking pull in to my usual parking spot that's 11 and I think it's, like, 16 is your max, like, so if I'd stay a little longer,
Mm.
I'd be paying 16. So anyway, I go to pull in and luckily there's 2 entrances. This person just pulled in with their blinkers on. And I'm like, "Okay." So I, like, pull like I'm gonna come in behind him. And yeah, he's just sitting there. Doesn't say anything. I'm like, I sat there for like a minute and I'm like, "Alright, I can't no more. I'm done backing out." And now I pull in, I'm like, "Is it blocked or something?" You know, like, "Is it closed?" You know what I'm saying? So now luckily I went in the other way. And he's just still fucking sitting there, but there's, like, plenty of spots open. But yeah, he fucking blocking everything. Fuck you.
Yeah. I hate people.
Anything, Nate? You got any shout out?
Nah. I was thinking when you were talking, but I work from home, so nothing really happened exciting today.
Do you have, like, an animal that was pissing you off? Fuck you to the dog that had to keep me out.
Nah.
Fuck you to my 2 poor cats that were in heat. Now they're fixed.
Nope.
Cat was upstairs, like, you could hear it from downstairs.
I am super
So
happy that
loud.
my cat is a bully.
So loud.
He's just fat and lazy and sleeps.
All they kept doing was rubbing their backs on the floor, and they were like the one kept sounded like she was saying hello. Like it was meow, 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 meow. I'm like, "Oh my fucking god." It was so loud, she was just
So,
doing
like,
it
cat
randomly in the
porn isn't on your
yes.
list?
And I was just like, "Get over here, you little whore." Like, shut
You
up.
little whore.
They would, and then you put the cones on they suggested the cones, they didn't want them together 'cause I got them fixed,
Yeah.
and they didn't want them to lick each other.
Yeah.
they're not looking at each other. But I put these cones on, and these cats didn't even know how to fucking function. Like, I'm talking, put a cone on your cat's head, and they don't know how to walk in rooms anymore.
Because you're covering their whiskers. They can't tell where shit is.
So, like, for, like, 5 minutes straight, my cat, like, walked into the door.
Oh,
Not into the door,
poor
like, her
little
face didn't hit the door, but the cone was hitting the door. And I'm like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And I'm like, "Is it really the cone?"
So, like, essentially, like, your pussy was getting beat up.
she's not, she was beating the fuck out of her cone.
Your pussy was getting beat up.
I was like, I had to take it off them. I was like, I can't watch
That's
this,
sad.
you know? And now, like, apparently the other one now, she's allowed meow. So, like, when you go to pet her, she's like, "Meow." So, like, last week she was, like, at my door, meow, and I'm like, "Oh, come in." And then anytime I
You
move,
tell your cat, "Just come in."
well, because she's, like, meowing at the door. No, I have to get up and let her in. If not, she'll just keep doing it. And I let her in if she does it. She doesn't do it all the time. But it's like if she sees me go in there, then she'll meow like, "Hey, I know you're in there," or whatever.
I know you're in there.
Most of the time I try and hide that. But anyway, so she'll come in and, like, she'll lay next to me, and if I move, she'll meow at me for moving. So it's like, you're gonna ruin it 'cause you're not gonna allow it. But she doesn't understand that.
Kick Steve out.
No, can't do that.
Just kidding, I love Steve.
Alright, anyway, no one's here when I do with cats. So, sorry, like, last week that we missed it. Cindy wasn't feeling too good, and I didn't wanna
No.
catch whatever she was, going through. But, yeah. Sniffles.
Yes, I'm all better now.
Just sneeze out some cum rock.
I did. Sneezed out some cum in my sinuses.
Alright. So, we'll see you in, like, 2 weeks, hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully. That's it, Nate. We're gonna end this shit.
Yeah, you're good.
Fuck yeah.